And then see if you can extend the canter a little bigger.
I think I should just try to jump on this and see what happens. Well, obviously, do some pulls.
Good, and then collect a little.
I think you should press that.
Yeah, there you go.
Just bring her down. Do you ride her like in here?
She's really nervous down there. She doesn't like it. Yeah.
Well, yeah, no.
Yeah, they hate down there, don't they?
It's better.
Yeah, me too.
Good, and then we'll try it. We'll just have a little canter the other way. That's really good there. That was a good canter at the end.
That's a big pop. That was a big, massive. It was like a turkey.
It looked like it was much bigger than it was.
Good. So you keep working on keeping that suppleness to the right. Yes. There you go. So she connects into that left rein. Good.
Because if they drop them, oh, you're screwed. Snake
Good. Next time around, you ready to come in canter and we'll just come down? Just a nice, good, that's a good canter, right? We're just thinking about the line.
There's a rattlesnake! She goes, are you sure? Are you sure?
Yeah, good ride in. Yep. Okay, so just walk. You have to make it, there's no way that that was a line. Yep. You have to make a line. And it started a little too far off to the left. Yeah? When you come to your fences, I want you to look at your rail on the ground until you're almost like you know where you're at the rail. Yeah? Then you can look up through the line, but you have to look at the rail and get to the rail, not where you did that time. Once more. Good. Hands up in front. Not high, just push forward. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you're still off to the left. So come through the turn and bend her, counterflex her in the turn. Bend her left, left, bend her left, yep. Left, yep. There you go, better line. Good, let her walk. Huh? Your turns, you never get straight, but you're pulling back to do it. You should be riding like remember how like in Fran's dressage lesson where I'm like, well, bend here, but then go straight, like make it, yeah, ride up into it, not like away from it, you know? Like, don't lean back against it. Like you're leaning against her. You have so much pressure in your hands. How can she feel really where to go? Yeah? We'll go 4th hole. So look in the sand here. You're not really ever finishing your turn. So this is your line, okay? So that was your first jump. These are your other fences. So if I look here, just come around behind me, look where you've come from. Now look behind, right? Like, to me, you have to finish your turn so that you're straight here, and then you can ride straight. You're constantly just diagonaling left.
Okay.
But the more you pull and try to force it, the more she just pushes against you. Yeah?
I must need a little more oomph. But
Yeah,
not
a
too
little. You had enough here, but you just kept pulling then.
Yeah.
It's like Fran, like, I want her more forward. Good, well, don't lean on her face, right? So it's got to be, just hold your reins. It's got to feel like if you're her, right, and I'm you, it's got to feel like, you know, just a little bit like that, where there's, it's not, because you come around the turn, it feels like that. So how does she really feel the difference, yeah? Okay. That's good. That was much better. Much better. Let's do that off the left lead now. We'll go the other way. Just walk. Now we'll come up off the left. So you were still a little left of center, but you stayed. You kind of were a little more, I still think you turned too early. Yeah. I liked that you looked like you were going to, like, I liked that you looked like you were going to use the rail to really, like, help you. But it still ended up just a little early. I like these arms though, yeah. She doesn't like when you run her to the fence. It doesn't help her jump it. Yeah, light fingers. Yeah. Look at the rail so you know where you're at the rail. Look at the rail. Good, nice and light in your fingers. Make her mouth light. Light, light, light. Go with her. Yeah, much better. Very good. Let her walk. It's been interesting. No one's, pretty amazing how straight everybody really was all through this most of the day.
Yeah.
Actually pretty impressive. Well, the 2 days. That would definitely have been your best one.
Okay.
And it's because you kept light fingers, not leaning hands. You get more done with that, like the suppling and the contact up there. So we're gonna do this on the left lead again. And then we'll come around and we'll jump this oxer coming this direction. And then we'll make a right turn around and jump your white gate vertical. Yeah. Remember, the speed, chasing her off her feet around the turns doesn't help, because all it does is drive her basically sideways. Now I'm sweating again. What the?
5 minutes.
So annoying.
I just need sunglasses now.
Yeah, I did get those last time I was up there. I was like, beautiful. Very good.
What would I do with myself?
Soft hands, soft fingers, soft mouth.
I realize I've already done my horse.
Yep. Good. Yeah, that wouldn't have been it. Yep. Okay. Yeah. So, wasn't my favorite line. And the one thing I never want to practice is jumping across your fences on her to the left. Yep. If you're off your line, don't jump it. Just circle and do it better. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
What did you say, Beck? You never wanted to see what?
Oh, well, with this horse, she already has a left drift, but she missed her turn, and then she just like angled across it. So I was like, don't practice on her jumping, not how you want to do it. Okay. Let's go up one with this oxer. So by letting her move off her line, you let her add where their strides are not available, yeah? So there's not a stride there to add. So we're gonna do the same again, and then after your vertical, we'll come down the one stride. Soft fingers, soft mouth. Yep, really nice. Good. Sit up. Left, right, left, right. Yep. Bend your knees. Light hands, soft fingers. Think right, right. Beautiful. Good job. Now around the one stride. Around. Good. Now make her feel lighter, lighter. Supple, supple. Yep. Yep. Ears up, hands forward. Go with her. Yeah. You didn't go with her. Yeah. Because it was a really good ride in. Yeah. There's no room for another stride there, which is why I think it's really important that you learn to actually look at the jump at some point. Because how do you know that, you didn't know that there was no option there. So what you do by doing that with your body is you plant doubt in her mind that that was the right choice.
Okay.
So when you plant that doubt, the next time she goes to add a stride, she crashes into it because there's no stride.
Too far forward or what?
I mean, I just told you to lean back so much there.
Yeah, that's
I mean, you're not forward at all. If anything, you lean back against your jumps all the time because you're worried you're going to get ahead of the movement. But the horse can't go back there and get you and bring them with you. Yeah? So then she doesn't feel like that was as rewarding as it should be because it was a very good ride in from you. Yeah, like you did everything right until you got to the fence. It was like, no, that was the time where you're like, should be like, fuck yeah. But you jump this well because you know you can't miss because the rail already got you to the jump. But you're so obsessed with getting a bad distance, that that affects your position. So even when you do it well, you never feel like, I really nailed that, Whereas to me, that was just a great ride. but then you leave it and you go, oh, I wasn't happy with that. So a great ride, you have to say like all the parts really came together. Because you were behind her thinking, you were worried if you got ahead she was going to add, but it's like there was nowhere to add. Yes, she was on the big open, you know, forward, but I like that. I don't like that ride there. The little chip and drift left. She can't jump bigger than that when you get that ride. That's why novice is always for you hit and miss. Yeah? If you don't get that ride, you're better off, yeah? Like that one, I liked how you kind of really almost rode a little right. You got a really good distance and then you said, hey, stay right, and and then she actually landed on the right lead, so it almost helps you then with your balance. So that was really good. Okay, so this time, let's go right lead down that. Then we'll make a right turn. We're going to come up over the flowers. So then you can go on your inside line there of the, where you were. Around to the left, we'll go down the one stride. And then finish with the left turn up over this oxer. Okay? So right lead first. Yep. Right. Yep. There. Yep. And then that.
Okay.
Yep. She's asleep.
I know.
She's like, Beck talks too much.
No, she's been doing this. Does that mean?
No. Fran does it. Fran's a horse abuser. If anyone asks you, ride with Tammy Smith. Just kidding. Good effort. Now your flowers. Soft hands, soft hands. Yeah, well, that was really good. Now just work the suppleness here. Keep working your suppling. Go with her. Nice. Beautiful. Now your oxer. Supple, supple, soft, soft. Ears up, hands forward. Yeah. Okay, so good. So you might not have gotten the best, like you got a good distance, it was a little flat because your reins got long and you leaned back against her, but you did the best you could with that because you at least didn't ruin, like you didn't lean back against her and throw the rein at her and chase her. Yeah, so you did the best. Yes, she didn't jump it like electric good like she jumped some of these other ones, but it's still the right, when she goes to get long and strong out there, you just got to supple and give. The more you pull, the more she just runs through that rein. Yeah? Yeah, let's go up with the one stride. We'll go up one all around. That was good. I loved the flowers. Do you see how straight this was? Look at that. That was dead straight. Maybe do that with the other jumps. Maybe think about that. Dead straight. Imagine that your jump is only, like imagine your standards are there, and you only have that available. That's why the paint helps. Like, but you don't look at the jump, so.
Yeah, so I need to be looking more toward down to the jump.
I can't ever jump a jump without looking at it.
I know, and I learned that with Bernie. He's like, you should have your focus on the jump, like not way up. And gotten into doing that.
Yeah, that like this is where you're trying to get to, right there.
Like over there.
Yeah, I mean, because all that happens, you look over there, and your horse lands you over there. So what good is it doing you? Like, oh, line up that tree. Yeah, cool. You're not at like if everyone that does it gave that argument and they could actually end up where they wanted to, I'd be like, it's probably a pretty fucking valid argument. But where you're looking is never where you end up anyway, right? So, were you looking at the flowers though?
Yeah.
Yeah, see? To me, that was a much better ride.
Yeah. felt a lot better.
Yeah.
It's like I was looking at the flowers, but not down too far, just right at them.
You just look at the top of everything.
Okay.
I mean, if I'm going intro, I look at what I'm jumping, right? So it's like, yeah, you're looking down because the jump's 2 foot high, but like I'm not really looking down because I'm aiming at the jump. Like I'm not looking at the ground.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do. Let's do the same again. And then after the one stride, we're going to do the, oh wait, no, because we did the oxer, didn't we? Okay, wait, so we need to fix this right lead. You have too much right bend in this turn when you come to this, down this line.
Okay.
So let's do, yeah, that's what I was trying to bring that in. Actually, let's do left lead up the rails, this oxer. Then you're going to do your one stride that way.
Okay.
Then you're going to do a roll back, a right roll back turn over this vertical. Then, and when you jump that, you're not allowed to cut in here. You have to jump that to go that way, right? So you go out towards the gate, then around, and then you're going to do the purple and orange and bend back to this. It's tight.
Let me think. So this way.
Yep.
Down.
Oxer.
Oxer. Around to the one straight.
Yep.
And then I'm going to go up this.
Yep.
And then I'm going to go left lead.
Orange.
Oh, so I'm going to roll back orange and then the orange to this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I don't forget that.
You might. Just go over it once more. It was a real different one.
So I go up this
Yep.
around to my oxer.
Yep.
And then I go to the right down the one stride.
Yep.
Go around to
Yep.
this. And then do a roll back.
Yep.
Like I probably want to take that line.
Yeah. You have to take that line. Wait, all the way onto the rail, all the way down that end,
Okay, yeah.
then up over the purple and orange, and then turn right to this. Yeah. But I'll yell it out as you go.
Yeah. I just need to remember the oxer.
Yeah. Oh my God, I love it. Now you're oxer. So let's just lighten her. Let's not chase her. Yes. Light, hands forward, bend those knees. Now turn right. Yes. Whoa, perfect. Good. Now the one stride. Now lighten her. Go forward. Yep, you tipped. But when you tip, look at your feet now in your stirrups, right? They go like this and they come off. So then when you go to do that, you're not landing with your leg on, yeah? Or you're not going anywhere. You're relying on her to take you, yeah. And you had a good shot in. There was actually no reason for that. Yeah, but you just didn't kick, yeah? You've got to tell her. You were even pretty straight. Yep. Just start the whole thing again. The thing is about her is that when you get her jumping really good, you have to do the right thing by her. Because if you lie or kind of let her down, she really does look to you for those rides. More, yeah, exactly. The more she knows what she likes and doesn't like. Because I thought you did an excellent job at the first lot. Yeah. Yep. Little left, little right. Good job. So lighten her up, lighten her up. Bend your knees. Now kick. Oh, come on. You're leaning way too far there. Now you're leaning forward. Yep. You have to sit down. I'm going to make it smaller for her because she likes jumping in the other way. Okay, remember the part where I told you she didn't like when you leaned back? When you ride like you did in before, she can't make it out over an oxer. So vertical to oxer is harder for her. Yeah? Because she's landing in a good spot, but then she has to leave from here and she's like,
yeah. And I'm like this.
yeah, you're not necessarily really getting in there to say, hey, get up there. Yeah? Because she jumps a little careful. That's where she's a little tough because she relies on you to really go with her so she can have scope. So do your blue and yellow oxer and then keep coming because the outside's excellent. And the thing is, that's one stride and she's almost standing on the rail because you're so forward, right? So you can make the distance, but you're riding your purple so different to how you ride your... You got to really kick her off the ground at the one stride. Good. Yeah, great riding. That's how you got to feel your calf is here. Good, go on, go on. Go on. Yeah, good job, see, but at least you got her to go. There's no reason for her to do that. Good. Now just get your right circle. It's all right, just change rein. That was really good, but she needed it to be a little smaller so that was successful and that you felt comfortable. Now you're, whoa. Start again. Now you roll back. So your right lead, jump this. Remember, you're going over there. And then you're orange and purple. Okay? Go all the way over towards the gate. Nicely done. Now the orange and purple. Watch out, you girls. You might get crushed there. Yeah. Luckily, she drifts left, though, so you might be okay. You leaned at it. Yep. So it was the same. You have to sit up and kick out over that. Sit up and kick out. Huh? Yeah.
Okay.
Just do those two again. That's a good candor. Remember, you're trying to make her mouth light. Light in the mouth. Light, light, soft. Hands forward. Good, look. Light, now kick, kick. Yeah, she's gonna go if you tell her. Good. Very good. Yeah, jumped that really good. She jumped that super. But like, but you don't need to. That the corner, the turn is the setup. You think setting her up nicely, I think get out of her fucking way, right? Like don't overdo it because you kill your canter.
Yeah, when I'm like picking.
Yeah, you're picking, and she's not. A blind turn needs just, the turn is hard. That's where they're set up by having to sit down and make that turn. So then the only thing you've got left is go here. There's the jump. But sit up and kick. She will give you nothing for free. And you say you're in a funk. Well, she says, all you've ever wanted is to jump her up at novice. I want to jump bigger. Be careful what you wish for. Because you now then create a horse that says, I'm getting to the top of my scope level. You have to be accurate. Yeah? So that's like, it's good to do it, but you have to follow up then with you have to be not perfect, but you have to be better more times than not. Yeah? Otherwise she goes, yeah, I'm not going to really try that hard. That's hard for me. At that height, she doesn't care as much.
No, she doesn't.
Yeah.
If I do copper, I'm gonna do beginner.
Yeah, I would. I don't think, it's good one or two, this is novice, yeah. But it's the consistency for you to be correct. Your brain doesn't work that way, right? You need time to think about what you're doing. And if you don't have time to think about it, then you get flustered. And then the only thing you're not doing is helping her. Yeah? So she needs, if you're gonna, that's ultimately where competing is so hard, right? Because that's where I'm like, dude, chill out, take a circle, don't do it badly, right? But in competition, you're a bit stuck. You have to do it, how the fuck they tell you to do it. Yeah? I mean, you can take the circle, it's fine, but even then, it kind of throws you off, off your game, yeah?
I'll work on smaller jumps.
Well, we're gonna do the oxer. We're gonna do the oxer to the one stride again, but I'm gonna put your in down because that is legit novice. Also, you don't have one strides at that level.
Yeah, that seems so small.
Or you're not making you're not covering the ground.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter the height. You're not covering the ground.
And I need to.
There's also no one strides even at novice.
Yeah, that's true.
You don't do a one stride, you do two strides.
Yeah.
So.
The oxers at Galway when I came up.
Well, novice is big.
Yeah.
So.
I like jumping bigger, but I just don't want to worry about it.
Yeah, you don't want, exactly. You have to take the responsibility. It's fun at a jumper show where maybe you have time. Or you go in and do it again. Yeah, you get the chance to do it again and again. Yeah. Yeah, I think she does. I think she doesn't have the scope. She has the spring up, not as much the cover of the jump.
Because I get lucky because she is pretty forgiving.
Yeah.
Not as much now.
Yeah. I'm just gonna squish that one in.
So I'm gonna go up the oxer.
So oxer, one stride. Then you roll back to your vertical. And then we'll finish with this. We'll try just to put that whole last section together. She did it that time pretty good. But you should be able to get your one in here now.
What is it she doing?
The rail's over there. One is safe there. That's brilliant. Good. Good. So the same commitment. Now stay up. Go, up. You leaned again, yeah? There was no reason for that one. Yeah? Give her a smack. Smack her. Yeah. Good. Now come around here. Stand her in front of it. Yep, leg yield. Yeah, leg yield. Because that one was just, she should have gone there. There's no reason that she doesn't jump that. Yep. Yep, good. And push her off the left leg. Because there she's practiced it a few times, so she's like, ah, fuck it. Good. I'm not going to bother. Good. Yeah, well done. And then push her off the left again. Yep. Yeah. Now come around and do the whole one stride. Yep. Because you did it the other way completely fine. So and that's skinny now. So now it's bullshit, yeah, on her, not you. That's on, yeah. You got to land in your feet, like with your calf on. Go. Yeah, there you go. Now slow down, slow down. Yeah, you got the vertical. Yeah. Soft, quiet. Yeah, there you go. Good, now slow down, slow down. Why are you in a hurry now? Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Slow down. Shorten your reins up. Slow down. There. Ears up. Very good. Ears up. Slow down. Yep. Slow down. Slow down. Now leg. Leg. There, girl. Very good. Now slow down. Left and right. No, no, no. No. Forward. Get out of it. Get off her back. Shorten your reins up and stand up. Stand up. You do not lean back against this horse. There. Now slow down with your reins and bend your knees. Bend your knees. That's how you slow down. Never lean back against her because you've got your legs kicked off, yeah? Never ever lean. She's a cart horse. You think you're strong? She plows a freaking field, yeah? So if you pull, she just pulls back. Don't run me over. Oh, so don't lean against her, yeah? Like do the opposite. Stand up, float the rein at her. She runs because you lean and drive her. Yeah. Yeah? Your legs kick out like this. Yeah?
Yep.
You got to do this. Yeah, there. That's how you slow down. And now lower your seat. Yeah, there. That's right. Yeah. There. They can never get out where you're leaning against her. Yeah.
I can do a 2-point now. I had blocks in here and I couldn't.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That was so much better there too. Yeah, and this was really good. This turn, that was, but like, you can't get into the habit of just running off, right? Like, yes, you needed to go through that one stride, but then after that, it was like, no, come back, make it easy and light and soft. That was really good. She jumped the shit out of that again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Good.
I think I'll sign up.
Yeah, just do beginner novice and make it fun and easy and remember how to get back to just making it rideable. Yeah. Yeah. You got to make it where you're just like, it should almost be boring doing it. Like in a competition.
Before I went up, it was so
yeah.
fun, but then I'm just going to have fun because I get too stressed.
Yeah, you do. Yeah. And she needs you, right? So if you're going to get stressed and you're not available, she's not available.
When I get on and I'm crying, it doesn't do
anything. No, it doesn't do anything.
Not a good look.
No. You got to make it where it's easy and fun. And that she enjoys it, and if you could ride like that and you knew it would be like that all the time, it'd be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, I mean, that's...
Yeah.
I got to practice a ton of that stuff at a lower...
Yeah, and even like the rails there. Like the way you started with that, we were like, oh shit, but then you got better and better.
Yeah.
Yeah? Good.
Okay.
Yep.
Thank you.
Good.